Hey guys, how are you today? How's it going?
I'm well, thank you.
Great.
Fantastic. Listen, this is a Tuesday morning treat for me, I have to say. My children watched Blue's Clues back in the 90s. My kids were born in 92, 96. So Steve was my guy, but I have to say, you both took on the baton seamlessly. So Josh, I want to start with you because when you got this, when you became the host of Blue's Clues, were you kind of pinching yourself? Did you realize like how cool this really
I
was?
pinch myself every morning. I have such a good stinking time coming every day working on this show, working on it with these people, that I am not ready for that moment where I wake up and realize that it was all a dream. It is an incredible not only opportunity but a gift because I used to watch the show with Steve with my little sister, and then I watched the show with my cousin Donovan as Joe, and the fact that I get to be here and sharing, continuing this legacy is it's beyond me.
A lot of people don't know if you
Yeah,
pinch
and
yourself in the
Donovan, for
morning, it's a
you,
great way to wake up.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Wakes you right up.
oh, that's for sure. Of course, that's the only way you should wake up. That should be your alarm clock. But Donovan, for you, and now being a father yourself, does it make you reflect on how important and what a difference you made in so many kids' lives?
Yeah, I got a little bit of that sense early on because when I was filming Blue's Clues, my little sister was 6 years old. So it's like she was right in that age demographic. So I had actually a similar experience to Josh in there, except for the very first time I aired, she was there. And I think I remember she was sitting right next to me and she just went, "Ooh, what? What? And it was pretty nice to see that in real time. Where you're there, but you're here, but you're there, and it's been so much fun. And now that we I get to rejoin every now and again and work with Josh, who is just crushing it. It's so cool to see what he's able to do, and it's really so much fun to see him do him on the show because the show works really well. It's always going to put the home viewer first and foremost. It's a show about the kid helping somebody do something that day, and watching Josh and what he does, he makes it his own, and it's amazing. And it's amazing that it's I don't what do you say? It's the same but different. It's his, and it's fantastic. And so every time I get to be involved, it's just a lot of fun. And this Friday, actually, at Friday the 4th of December at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, you're going to see Blues Night Before Christmas, where we have an actual family reunion on the show. Every time we get to film together, it's basically a family reunion. We're just having fun the whole time. But this one is
I was going to add, okay, definitely. We got to talk about the Christmas show because this is really cool because this show was written and directed by Steve, who was the original Blues Clues host. And I love the fact that the three of you are together. Josh, just tell me a little bit about that and what it's like working, the three of you together
Oh
like
my gosh.
this.
So they are my favorite episodes. Whenever I get to be on camera with Steve and Donovan, especially at the same time, they are automatically my favorite episodes to film. We get along so well. It's uncanny that we share the same type of humor, and that we truly, truly love each other. This episode is a family reunion. And when we're working on set together, like Donovan said, it is a family reunion, and that love comes across through the lens back home with everyone watching. And we laugh a lot. We tell jokes. We catch up on each other's lives, and it is a dream to work with on set. And we get a little bit of work done.
you have to call it work, but it doesn't feel like work. It just technically it's work.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But is it hard for the three of you to like, you're working in front of this green screen, or, I mean, you guys must have the best imaginations in the entire planet. Donovan, what's it like to do that?
I mean, it's a gift anytime you get to work with really really creative people. Yeah, it's I've felt very fortunate throughout my entire life, and to be able to work on this show with some amazing people. With every aspect of it, I've always been amazed by what other people are capable of, and so whenever I'm on set, I always feel like I have the most to learn. You know what I mean? It's been pretty amazing, And it's not this holiday episode because Steve wrote and directed this episode. I actually am directing, or I directed an episode that will be airing next year at some point. I don't think we have a date on that one yet, but yeah, I get to continue to learn and grow as well. And so it's don't ever stop learning. Yeah, you should never stop learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, you two, I want to thank you so much for all the joy that you bring, especially in this year to these kids. I'm a big kid at heart, and I love Blue's Clues. I think it's one of the best shows on air. So thanks to both of you today for your time and the impact and love and joy that you bring to everybody. Happy holidays to you both.
Thanks so much, Bonnie.